Good afternoon, my dear students. So, we are going to see a new topic, Chapter 8 Winds, Storms, and Cyclones. So, maybe you have familiar with the storms, cyclones, and all, right? I will tell you one incident. In Orissa in 1999, hit a cyclone with the speed of 200 km per hour on October 18, 1999. The cyclone smashed 45,000 houses, making 7 lakh people homeless. On 29 October the same year, a second cyclone with a wind speed of 260 km per hour it hit Orissa again. It was accompanied by water waves about 9 meters high. Thousands of people lost their lives. Property worth crores of rupees was destroyed. So that is the cyclone which happened, which hit in Orissa. So like that, so many places we are hearing about the storms and cyclones which destroys agriculture, transport, communication, and electricity supply. So cyclone actually it is actually what is the wind? Wind is the movement of air is known as the wind. So if this wind is going beyond a limit, means if it is suppose this cyclone itself it is going beyond 200 kilometer per hour speed. So just think that how much the power the cyclone have. So in this picture you can see the roads are all gone, electric supply and all destroyed, transport and communication blocked. So these cyclones can lead to so many different problems, like so many people can be homeless, and the all the transport system, agriculture, communication, electricity, that all can destroy. Okay, so this cyclone is very powerful. It can destroy a land. Now you can see the image taken by a satellite of a cyclone approaching the coast of Orissa. This is taken by Indian Meteorological Department, New Delhi. When this cyclone came to Orissa, the satellite took this picture of this cyclone which came to the Orissa. Now we will see what are cyclones, how it is formed, what are the things that is causing the cyclones, how it is formed, why are they so destructive. So in this chapter we will see these all answers. Okay, this all how it is formed and how it will become destructive. That all things we will see in this chapter. So, for understanding what is wind, storms, and cyclones, we will do some small activities. Okay, so these activities will clarify some basic features concerning about the cyclone, storm, and the wind. So, I think you know that the moving air is known as the wind. Listen, around you, that is the atmosphere, air is there, but we cannot say wind is there. If you are standing, every time you can feel the air around you, but you cannot say wind. When air is moving, that is known as the wind. So the moving air is called the wind. So now we will do one experiment. So before doing these all activities, you should be careful. And when you are doing, if you are doing this all at home, an elderly person should be nearby you. Otherwise, it can cause some accidents. So be careful if you are doing this all experiments in your home. So for understanding the air exert pressure, we will do one activity. Take a tin can with a lid. Fill it approximately half with the water. Heat the heat can on a candle flame till the water boils. Let the water boil for a few minutes. Blow out the candle. Immediately put the lid tightly on the can. Be careful in handling the hot can. You can put the can carefully in a shallow metallic vessel or a wash basin. Pour fresh water over the can. Just see what it will happen. What is the shape of the can? So you can see if the can is cylindrical in shape, if you are pouring the water, pouring the cold water on this hot object, it will be distort. Maybe it will shrink and it will become different shape. So if you cannot get a tin can, you can take soft plastic bottle also. Okay, so then fill it with the hot water, then empty the bottle and immediately cap it tightly and place the bottle under running water. You can see that bottle will be distort, means that will shape, that will change to different shape. So what is happening here? The air exert pressure. Okay. You can see different types of examples for the air exert pressure around you. One of the examples is when you play with the kite, the wind coming from your back. What will happen? It will push the kite forward, right? When the air will come backside, the kite will push forwards. And when the maybe you have seen when you are riding the bicycle, it is very difficult to ride the bicycle against the wind. So when wind is coming in one direction, if we are riding the bicycle in the opposite, in the against that one, it is very difficult to ride it, to go to front. So that air exert pressure. So you know that we have to fill air into the bicycle tube to keep it tight. Also you know that the bicycle tube overfilled with air may burst. So these all are the examples that air exerts pressure on the object. So you can see around you that you can see different types of examples. So all this experience show that the air exerts pressure. So now we have seen bottle experiment we have seen, then kite is moving in one direction because of air exert pressure. Then air in the bicycle. Okay, bicycle, if air is not there, we cannot ride. If more air is there, that bicycle will, the wheel will burst. Then when you are riding bicycle, if the air is coming to your face, it is very difficult to go forward. So you can see different examples around you, like due to the pressure of the air, the leaves of trees are, you can see it is dancing here and there, right? Then banners, you can see flags, the flags are fluttering in the air. These all are examples of air exerting pressure. Now we will see why the can, which we have done like an experiment, right? Why the can is getting distorted, why the shape of the can changed. When the as the water is poured over the can, when the cold water is poured over the can, you can feel some steam in the can condenses into water, reducing the amount of air inside the can. The pressure of air inside the can decreases than the pressure exerted by the air from outside the can. As a result of that can get compressed. Okay. Now we will see the high speed winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure with the help of an activity. So first of all we have to crumble a small piece of paper into a small ball of size smaller than the mouth of an empty bottle. Then hold the empty bottle on its side and place the paper ball just inside his mouth. Now try to blow on the ball to force it into the bottle. Try the activity with different type of bottles. So you can see when you blow it, the paper will go inside and again it will come out. So you can see this, you can try to do this experiment. Why is it difficult to force the paper ball into this bottle? Just you think, why is it difficult to force the paper ball into the bottle? This activity you have to do and see. So when we are blowing it, first it will go and then it will come back. It is very difficult to force the paper ball into the bottle. Just try and see. In the next experiment, we have to take two balloons of equal size and put little water into the balloons. Then tie it in a string. Blow up both the balloons and each one to a string. Hang the balloons 8 to 10 centimeter apart on a cycle spoke or a stick or a thread or stick you can attach it. Now blow in the space between the balloons. You can see the picture like that. You should blow the air in between the balloons. So you can see when you blow, this will come after blowing. This first the balloons will go apart and then it will come near. So it is creating a low pressure. Okay, so this experiment also you can try at home. So these all experiments are showing that the winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure. Now we will see one more experiment. In that you have to take a strip of paper. Then hold a strip of paper 20 centimeter long and 3 centimeter wide between your thumb and forefinger. You can see the picture as this boy is doing. You can do it. Okay, then now blow over the paper. So first the strip will come up, lifted up, then it will bend down. Okay, so what will happen? What will happen to the paper? So you can find the observation. So first of all, the paper will go up and it will come down. Now we have already seen three activities, right? So in the first activity where we are keeping a crumbled paper to the mouth of the bottle, what is happening? When we blow into the mouth of the bottle, air near to the mouth has high speed, right? This decreases the pressure there. The air pressure inside the bottle is higher than near the mouth. The air inside the bottle pushes the ball out. Once again, I will tell what is happening. When we blow into the mouth of the bottle, the air near the mouth has higher speed. This decreases the pressure there. The air pressure inside the bottle is higher than near the mouth. Air inside the bottle pushes the ball out. In the activity where we keep two balloons, right? Then we blow between the balloons. They move towards each other. First they move apart and then they move towards each other. Why happened this? Because this could happen if the pressure of air between the balloons were somehow reduced. There will be low pressure between the two balloons. The pressure inside the balloons would then push them towards each other. Okay. So next third activity we have done in the case of paper strip. What happened? It went upwards. Again, this could happen if the blowing of the paper reduced the air pressure above the strip. So these are three activities you can do at home and you have to learn it. What are the how these all things happen? What all changes happen in the air? This you have to learn it. Okay, these three activities you have to learn. You have to learn the reasons why these all things happened. So from these activities we can confirm that how the speed is increased. This increased wind speed is accompanied by the reduced air pressure. When the air pressure is reducing, the speed of the wind will increase. Okay. So now can you imagine what would happen if the high speed wind blew over the roofs of the building? If the roofs were weak, they would lifted and blown away. You can see some houses roofs and all will be there. If high speed winds are coming, the roofs and all will go and it will go to some other place. So This all because of reduced pressure can cause high speed wind. So as we already have discussed, the moving air is known as the wind. So how it will become? The wind will increase the speed. So the speed is increased when the pressure of air is reduced. So air moves from the region where the air pressure is high to the region where the pressure is low. So at the time of cyclone and all, the air will move. The air will move from high pressure area to low pressure area. So suppose in a place where low pressure is there, the air from high pressure area will come to the low pressure area. That is the one of the causes of cyclone. So the greater the difference in pressure, the faster the air will move. So that is differences are one of the reason or cause of cyclones. Now we will see another activity. Air expands on heating. So when we are heating air something, when we are heating the something, air on the top of that, it will get warm and it will become light and it will expand and it will go up. So by it, we will do one experiment. Take a boiling tube, stretch a balloon tightly over the neck of the tube. You can use tape to make it tight. Pour some hot water in the beaker. Insert boiling tube with the balloon in the hot water. Observe for 2 to 3 minutes for any change in the shape of the balloon. Take the tube out, let it cool down to the room temperature. Take some ice cold water into another beaker and place the tube with the balloon in cold water for 2 to 3 minutes. Then observe the change in the shape of the balloon. So what all things you can see? So first one in the picture you can see, first one the balloon tied over the neck of the boiling tube. Next one the boiling tube immersed in hot water. Third one boiling tube immersed in the cold water. In the second test tube, we can see the balloon is dilated. Means the water is hot. It will make the water air light and it will dilate the balloon. So when the air get heated up, it will become lighter and it will move up. So you can see the physical properties of air. Air always move from high pressure region towards the low pressure region. So the moving, once again I'm telling, moving air is known as the. Now we will do one more experiment to show that hot air rises up. So for that we need two paper bags or empty paper cups of the same size. Then hang the two bags in the inverted position on the two ends of the metal or wooden stick. Then tie a piece of thread in the middle of the stick. Hold the stick by thread as is a balance. Then put a burning candle below one of the bags. So you can see after some time, this one of the bag where the candle is kept, it will move up, and the another bag which is not, the hot air is not coming, it will go down. Okay, so what is happening? The disturbance of the balance because the warm air is lighter than the cold air. So it is important that on heating air expands and occupies more space. When the same thing occupies more space, it becomes lighter. The warm air is therefore lighter than the cold air. That is the reason the smoke goes up. When the air will become warm, it will go up. Okay, so this point you have to keep in mind. When the warm air, maybe due to the sun, this concept we can see in different situations. So sometimes anywhere, if air is hot, it will go up. Okay, then that cold air will replace that place. So warmer air is lighter than the cold air. That is why the warm air is going up. In nature, we can see several situations where the warm air rises at a place. The air pressure at that place is lowered. The cold air from the surrounding areas rushes to fill its space. Okay, this is known as the convection in the air. So this is very important point you have to keep in mind. When the air heated up, it will go up. In that place, a low pressure will come. So the cold air will come to that place and warm air will go up. So these activities, we have seen so many activities. These activities you can do at home with elders support. Okay, don't do alone, maybe it can cause some accident. So do it and show me. I hope this topic is clear to you.